Well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And now time to check how Joe Maddon has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base, maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Eduardo Rodriguez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing one run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home is fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Two and two.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's 1 for 3. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Benintendi has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Into the box, George Springer. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Benintendi in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a line drive. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Nunez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Here now the 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
In now, Eduardo Rodriguez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Javier Baez, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Baez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Bogaerts moving to his left. One down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Benintendi racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A base hit in his first trip.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for a hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Stepping in now, Rafael Devers, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Benintendi at second. Devers at first with no outs. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Abreu has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and That's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. And he lays off there, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Zobrist is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The wind up and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Nunez scoops it up, and there's one down now.
Batting 8th, left fielder,
Here's Ben Zobrist now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
First baseman number 44.
So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And that misses, ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number two.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number two. Zobrist stands at second with two gone. Hit sharply on the ground. Nunez has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Eduardo.
Riding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side. Foul. The 0-2 home. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
One and two, here it comes. Ball two.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 one more time. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Francisco Cervelli. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt here. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. One run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Chicago fourth, 3rd baseman, Rick.
First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Hit hard towards the hole. Gloved by Bogaerts. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Hit in the air down the right field line.
On the run is Benintendi.
It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
Here's Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
He just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
And that misses. 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. His second home run of the series, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Here's Addison Russell. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So in now for Chicago, Albert Almora. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi.
The right fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slow grounder to first. Rizzo ranges to his right, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup over the outside corner. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And that one stayed up a little high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Fielder, Ben Zobrist.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hendricks, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
At the plate, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Missed with a slider.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
On its way is pitch number 75. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready to take his hacks again, Javier Baez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
In there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, You have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Now here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th.
That's a ball.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Here's the 3-1. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Bogaerts stands at first with 1 out. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubs are on top 2-1. Rick Porcello enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 22, Rick Porcello.
Ready once again, Addison Russell. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one.
Russell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. dribbled up the line. And a fair-handed attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Count is 1-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Pedro Strop will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Hayward will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Is looked at for the first strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the seventh.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner will get back standing. Nunez aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Bryant stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Hanley Ramirez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Hanley Ramirez.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 1 for 3. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 16.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 37, Justin Wilson.
Andrew Benintendi will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. Heath Hembree gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Heath Hembree.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Ben Zobrist.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-0 now. Hembree, a native of South Carolina. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard ground ball to third. Nunez relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Carl Edwards Jr. has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game we have right now. Home run ties it late. Place is going absolutely bananas. Would you rather be anywhere else?
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Springer. Makes the play, 1 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Jackie Bradley Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Rick Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0. Nope. 3-0. Three and one now. Bases are empty, one man out. Well hit to right, but foul. High and deep to right center. Bradley on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Javier Baez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Drives it out to deep right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. And that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First offering on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner board and no outs.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 1-0. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
The 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Full count, 3-2. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. The second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Christian Vasquez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Christian Vasquez.
Low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Brian Dunsing been summoned here, and we'll try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Brian Dunsing.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
The batter, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 the count. Down and away, ball 1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Vasquez over at second. Benintendi on at first with 2 down. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. The Cubs with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the ninth. Carson Smith comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Carson Smith.
Digging in to try it again, Addison Russell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Addison Russell.
He's set and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Here comes the 1-0. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2. Line towards center field. Bradley is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ready now, Wilson Contreras, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out, nobody on. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Lays off, and it's 3-0. Ball 4, so now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Tommy La Stella will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Hit Weekly back to the mound. There's one. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Steve Cishek takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Missed with a slider. Cishek stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a slider on the inside for strike one.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Abreu, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And the slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0. There's a strike. Now the 2-1. Never attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for this first base hit in this one. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. The 1-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here. He tries the bare hand but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
He's set. Here it comes. Rocket to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 10. Second baseman.
Tyler Chatwood takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
For the Cubs, number 21, Tyler Chatwood.
Eduardo Nunez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a double steal try here. He swings and misses. Throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Bogaerts at second with 2 down. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Cubs 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot. Number 12.
Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off for the Cubs, the fielder, Ben Zobrist.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Bogaerts has it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Anthony Rizzo. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
He's in danger of walking in the tying run, but if he gives up a base hit, this game's probably going to come to an end.
Now the 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Benintendi. It's over his head, and this could possibly tie the game. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And they put the tag on him for the out. And he must be saying, are you trying to kill me? And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Here's Addison Russell. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame.
So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 3 men left on base. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 0 for 4. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16, Andrew.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to short. Russell's got it, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Red
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That misses. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Up around the face. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third. 2 men out. The 1-0 runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. shot to third. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now.
Ball one to start the at-bat.
Devers on second. Martinez at first. 2 out in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And the 2-1. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Red Sox are out in front, 4-3. Nate Jones takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Leading off the inning, Wilson Contreras, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Here it comes on 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Jones is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Victor Caratini will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the back.